Hey people, today we'll be playing fighting. So, what is fighting? Well, fighting is a aborted fetus of these three games, and I have no idea why I'm playing it. Well, short answer is it's just fun. So let's just get started. So when you first start fighting, you'll see this abomination of like multiple classes, and you'll be like, oh my god, there's three classes, different playstyle. Well, I mean, true, there's some differentiation to some extent, but don't care and just like throw it all in the trash. Because labels are as accurate as a chemotherapy child describing what kind of cancer he got. It just isn't accurate. All classes do damage, some heal, and no one cares. Play whatever the fuck you wanna play. However, like society, your choices will be judged by the council. Oh, what's that? You play hyper laser? Pussy. Rocket? Pussy. Slingshot? Well, I'd say that's pretty pussy, but I've seen what people do with this, so I can't judge this class of Homo sapiens. But the average fighting player would whine to me and question my opinions. But fuck you, kiddo. This is my video. So fellas, you may be asking, so what do you play to be more spiritually enlightened? Well, if you are like me, a child sniffer with a crippling addiction to being the gatekeeper of Olympus, play skateboard. As a disclaimer, in fighting, the difficulty of characters don't mean shit, except for a few fucks, with skateboard being one of them. He is not broken whatsoever, and his kit requires you to be a schizophrenic individual on the spectrum with a ledge fetish. Yes, I said ledge fetish. Because I am one of them. I have a ledge fetish. I would goon to the ledge. And all roads lead to the ledge. I would pray to the ledge. Why? Because with the ledge, I can do a trick, giving me plus 10 speed and a M2 buffer, to do drive-bys on any of the pussy category, which is any character except skateboard. Now, you don't need the ideology of fun at skateboard, because your fun is by making other people not have fun. Now, the apex predators of this class is a good hyper laser or a subspace, which is as rare as finding the love of my life. But, as I have mentioned, the difficulty of the character does not mean shit if you have mastered it, because even if you have mastered it, it will not carry your game. And well, it would make a difference. Me jumping into 5 dudes is as useful as a small child in Epstein Island. It just isn't the right weight class, nor is it a fair fight. Also, not all maps are built for skate, so you might have fun skating around and just accidentally fly into the abyss. The nuance of a fighting player is like how much of a pussy the individual in question is. The pussy scaling of the individual in question is the difficulty of the character. But some of the characters have a 4-star difficulty. Shut the fuck up, pussy. As I have educated you, the difficulty scaling don't mean shit. And also, you're technically listening to a furry who's setting the difficulty. Why, you ask? Because the entire skin category has at least 5 furry skins. I know the creator of this game is a closet furry, but I legit just can't prove it. Also, playing support like Medkit or Vinestaff is like walking into a gay club without a flex tape up my ass. Because it just isn't safe. Any melee class will try and give you a sausage slamming in your rear. And as someone who have experienced it, it is not the best experience. Though the Medkit is most chatted and jaded support because you are a pacifist. And when someone pisses you off, you do not do violence. You react calmly by pulling a Desert Eagle and shoot him in the head with a 45 ACP, which isn't your fault since you're technically trying to heal your teammate by shooting him in the head. Now I have talked about the least pussy of the game. Now I should degrade myself spiritually for the pussy category. Off the bottom of the list, it's actually Shuriken. I cannot elaborate how much of a pussy you are at this level. I can describe the upbringing of a Shuriken player, which amounts to nothing, cause the average Shuriken player has no childhood. However, it's simply broken You can do a fuck ton of damage and people will give up trying to kill you because you can just grapple away and turn invincible. But if they did catch you, let's just say your domain will get expanded. And for shuriken players who get insulted, I too am a shuriken player. And you'll probably agree with my statement because deep down, you know how much of a pussy it is to play shuriken. I would also slam dunk every class in the bottom tier along with Scythe, as Scythe mains give me the energy of a edgy teenager listening to Linkin Park. I do enjoy the character. The skill ceiling of the character is inherently lower than the numbers that I can count out to. Whoops. Which speaks volumes of how bad you are. If you can't play Scythe, that is. With that, I shall now pull up to the crib of talking about melees. All melee characters are chronically mentally ill patients, and I pray that society puts you down in Auschwitz. Because the shit you do is criminal, and I am talking about predation level of criminal. Since technically you guys are actively hunting down children in a Roblox game, it's like pedophiles, but the opposite end of the spectrum, which I pretty much respect your ballgame. This game's pretty fun, and pretty peak. You can play with friends, it's beginner friendly and rewarding as you can slime a child with friends, which is amazing for de-stressing purposes. I would truly rate this game 10 crying children out of 10, and will definitely come back for more child bullying activities. That's all I gotta say, and thanks for watching.